Hello, guys. Welcome once again. So, quickly, we're going to be talking about the big thing that has been happening on the street of Huntsville. And we all know that the last episode we saw a lady that gave this very facial expression when um Kiki talked about Tiffany's father and saying that she knows who her father is, just that kind of thing. And here she is. She was the one that gave that facial expression. Now, when people kept on, when people watched the episode, people started saying that they knew this girl. And even me, when I watched it, I was like, this girl looks familiar, but I didn't want to think too much to it. Probably I just saw her in passing in any of the episodes. So I didn't really think much of it until people started talking a lot about her. Then things started coming out about her. Her name is Carson Blue. She's a very beautiful lady. We literally saw her in the episode. She's beautiful. I didn't even know that she was a mother of four. Like literally a mother of four. Like her body is really great. But one part that get it people got talking was the fact that there was once a time she was, I think in 2021, she was on Arionne's live, literally bashing the castmates and talking about if the castmate don't talk about Arrione, people are not gonna like the show. Like actually saying that Arrione was the one making, because that time we know Arrione was so much talking about that she's the one that is making Love and Marriage Huntsville, still Love and Marriage Huntsville, people wanting to watch, and her name was always mentioned a lot. So she was on the live also talking about how the castmates uses her name for clout and how the castmates are mentioning her name, throwing her name all about to make the show relevant. In saying that, Arionne was literally making Love and Marriage Huntsville so relevant. And she was on that live, and it got me questioning myself, why would she literally be on that live and you still think that you come and put yourself on Huntsville? So a lot of people went on the comment section and asked her, and this where she posted on before the show aired and said, guess who is making an appearance on tonight's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville? Love, be sure to tune in, tag at Carlos Kings and tell him you all want to see more of Cassim Blue. So she's like making a public, say that she wants to be full time on that show. And someone now commented and said, are you friends with Martell's baby mama? I guess this person also remembered her on that live. And she said, no, I am not. Before I moved to Huntsville, I knew anything about any of them. I met her on social media. This is my new page, but I used to have 140 followers. She was one of them. I made posts about possibly moving to Huntsville, and she was one of the people who communicated with me on social media about my move here. She did eventually tell me she was involved in a scandal in Huntsville, but the way she told me her side of the story was very remorseful. And at that time, I didn't know any of them, so I really didn't care. I went and checked out season one and learned that it was a real situation. I still didn't care because she explained it as it was, and so it was for entertainment for TV. Either way, she was cool, and if she had not asked me a question that I found very distasteful and disgusting, she would still be cool. But I haven't spoken with her in over 2 years. Then she now continued, and I normally don't respond to fake pages. I don't entertain or do drama in any way, but I knew you all were eventually going to come and ask. And as long as Arionne keeps it cute, I will never reveal what she asked me pertaining to the cast members. Cat Smith and made me cut off all communication with her. Have a good day. This is part of the comment section, and it got me like, what is she saying? Why is she denying? Like, came out and said, you literally want this on the live. The live lasted for about 16 or 18 minutes, which I'm going to play a little bit of the clips of which they were talking about the cast, then later on play the full live. She talked about the castmates and she literally bashed them. Let's play the clips before we continuously talk about this particular lady.
I know Ariane. And then they like bleeped it out or whatever. Please
They talk
don't.
about some don't do that. The show would not be boring. Yes, it would. If there was no drama on there, it would be boring. Like y'all like the show because y'all like the drama of the arguing of the couples and all of that. And if they didn't have if they didn't keep bringing this up, it would be quite boring. Honestly, it was boring.
Really? What about like if the other couple? What they
Oh,
got going
people
on?
said they have said it. They have said your name.
They have said my name. Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I haven't watched it, so I watched them first season. I was like, okay, this enough. I didn't watch this season. Oh,
I
some
don't
people say nobody says the name. They don't be saying the name. They be speaking around it though.
I mean, because they speak on me every single episode, but I seen with my own two eyes somebody somebody say my name. Period.
Oh, okay.
I seen that, so y'all can say whatever. I seen that. Like that's one of the parts I have seen. I'm just trying to read comments.
Now look at her here saying that she talk literally bashing the cast, saying that if the people don't the viewers don't like the fight and arguments, the show would have been boring. If the cast don't mention her name, the show would have been boring. She even said the show is boring, if not because of the mention of Arionne's name. And she said she never watched the show. Then she just watched few episodes and she was like, no, I'm done with it. And now in that Instagram reply, she said Arione spoke with her first, told her about the scandal. They talked on social media. Then she went and watched the show. Literally, people forget that. People don't forget. In the internet, never forgets. Even if you forget, the internet never forgets. So I think she had forgotten that that thing was going to be existing, and she was literally telling people that go and on the comment section. She was like, if you want to get the full clips of the video, go and type Arione talking to her friend. And I'm like, why would people? You're saying you were never friends with Arione. You were just someone that she met up on social media, and you guys just chatted up on social media, and you were talking about your move your move to Huntsville. And I'm like, why would people now name it your friend? Because she was like on that live, she said, "This is my friend." She said, you are her friend, and you took your time talking about so many things. Apart from talking about, you talked about so many things. You guys talk so many things. They talked about a lot of things on that live. So, why would friends, people that are not friends, go that much in that hole? And now she's literally like, okay, she wants to do like others. We know Stormi. We realized later on that Stormi was friends with Arrione. She wants to go the same route of before coming to the show, deny and say, "Oh, I'm not friends with Arione. I'm not." Blah, blah. Then she comes to the show. She starts showing her true colors. We are not going to accept that. And the way she kept on telling people, tag Carlos, tag Carlos. She already knows that Carlos is a very messy person, and Carlos would want to have that kind of mess on the show, because we know Carlos is very messy. And once Carlos sees the drama that ensues with all this thing coming, he would literally want her on the show. That was why on the comment section, she kept on telling a lot of people, tag Carlos. She's literally acting so desperate to be on the show. And I literally don't like it. This is somebody sent love to her, and she replied, well, if I'm being honest, I don't know what I would add to the show, but it's definitely not drama. I am from Detroit, one of the poorest cities, and I've managed to become a successful entrepreneur. I own my own luxurious hair company and salon that I'm currently opening here in Huntsville. I cater to women who have different illness or reason for hair loss, such as breast cancer. I am known for being a good person, and yes, I was Tissues plus one, but I know the ladies on the show before. Because I am an hairstylist here, and I have seen or spoken with them at different events or in passing. I have a beautiful family, 4 children, and a husband who is also an entrepreneur. You are welcome to go through my page to see what I kind of do. Hope this answers a bit too. Good night. I have to get up with my kids in the AM. I'm like, this is giving interview. This is giving, I'm putting myself out there, like telling us how you are kind. I've said it before. You don't need to tell people how kind you are. People have to see how kind you are. I literally don't like people that tell me how kind they are because they end up not being kind. If you have to tell me how kind you are, that means you're literally not kind. I have to see that kindness of yours. She was just, it was giving desperation to me. It was giving, I am desperate to be on this show and I will do anything to be on the show. Now she said that is for the drama that people watch the show and, giving drama. And now she's saying that she's literally not going to add drama. Why are you being inconsistent with your talk? Why are you being consistent with what you're saying? Be truthful. Be truthful with everything you are saying. Like, come out there. Be truthful. Let's not be that when you come into a back alley, then you come out and people are now start bashing you. You'll not be like people are hating on you for no reason. Take Stormi for example. Stormi and her mom came in and said we're doing like good people, and now came into the show and they're showing their true colors, and now they're getting the hits for it. And I believe if Stormi and Betty Stills were honest with who they were before coming into the show, they will not receive as much hits as they are receiving now. You knew Arionne. You went on the live. You talked shit about what was going on in Huntsville and about the scandal because Arionne was one person I know. Whenever she was live, she never would allow somebody that would speak against her stay on that live for as long as you stood. As long as you stayed, rather. She will never have allowed that. So please, let's be honest. Because literally, I'm tired of the BS that's happening in Huntsville, and I don't literally want anybody that will come there and become doing any nonsense on the show at all. Well, that's all I have to say about this. Don't forget, guys, to like and comment on our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the post notification to get notified when we upload a video, so that you get notified when I'm saying it again. You get notified when we upload a video. Before I go, guys, please subscribe. Click on the subscription button down below to subscribe. While I play you the full Instagram live for those that don't have it or have forgotten about it, I play Instagram live where Arionne and Cousin Blue actually were talking about the show.
I've seen that part. Like,
Oh, they
it was like,
did.
Ariane. And then they like bleeped it out or whatever. Please
They
don't.
talk about some don't do that. The show would not be boring. Yes, it would. If there was no drama on there, it would be boring. Like, y'all like the show because y'all like the drama of the arguing of the couples and all of that. And if they didn't have if they didn't keep bringing this up, it would be quite boring. Honestly, it was boring.
Really? What about like if the other couple? What the hell?
People said they have said it. They have said your name.
They have said my name. Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I haven't watched it, so I watched them first season. I was like, okay, this enough. I didn't watch this season. Some people say nobody says the name. They don't be saying the name. They be speaking around it though.
But I mean, because they speak on me every single episode, but
Mm-hmm.
I seen with my own 2 eyes somebody somebody say my name. Period.
Oh, okay.
I seen that, so y'all can say whatever. I seen that. Like that's one of the parts I have seen. I'm just trying to read comments. These people. It's not every episode. Every episode is talked about Martell's infidelity. Like, stop. Every episode. Like, stop. Uh-huh. She sure did. Karson gone. PR. What? I run this show. Oh, dang. If I block you on accident, I'm sorry, because I'm trying to go through and block so many people. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
What happened, friend? You lost everything.
Oh, there you go. No, I don't know. It just like he must be out there with his dad somewhere. My charger. Ciao. I was trying to read these comments.
I'll be trying to read them too. They be going so fast.
They be going so crazy. They be coming a lot.
I see it.
I gotta get him a charger for my phone die. Hold on. People are saying don't let them paint your picture or don't let them tell your story though. I really do agree with that. I do feel like it's real one-sided right now.
It's real one-sided, but that's not the story. So the story that y'all are referring to is a story that's built around making money. Look at 540 something people on my live, on Arionne Curry's live. Like, y'all so confused. They like, hold on, something ain't added up. Y'all like, let's find this girl. This just something ain't right. Something is not right. Like, y'all know that.
Babe.
Come to Nashville. I visit Nashville sometimes. I like Nashville. No. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. I'm looking for the charger.
See? That my son.
Don't stop.
Oh, no cheese it. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
I got something for you, son.
Oh. Okay.
Karson, did you breastfeed any of your kids?
Yeah, I have breastfed the twins for a little bit.
You did. So when you was weaning them off, how did it go? Cause see, right now I'm weaning knocks off.
You said when?
When you was weaning them off, how did it go? Cause like now.
Well, I never only just breastfed them from day one. I was literally breastfeeding and giving them the bottle. And I only was breastfeeding because one of the twins was a little bit smaller at first. So I was trying to like make her pick up her weight. But when I was breastfeeding her, the other one just wanted to get breastfed. So I had to just breastfeed them both. But I really only breastfed to make one of them gain more weight. Because, you know, them breastfed babies get big quick.
Yeah.
Them be some big babies.
Yeah.
But I didn't, so it wasn't hard for me to wean the babies though. Because both of them was on the bottle and on the breast the whole time. Like. When they first came out, I put them on the bottle. Like I couldn't breastfeed them as infants when they first came out because they were small. So they both were on the bottle. But then when we went home, I was breastfeeding them and putting them on the bottle. I was kind of like rotating them out.
So when you stopped, what like did you put cabbage in your bra?
You talking about to stop the milk?
Yeah.
Coming out? No, I wore those little pads. You know they got the breast pads.
Yeah. Yeah, but you didn't like, you know, let's say, you know, cabbage dries it. Not like to stop the milk from coming up.
No,
like
that must be something down south that y'all do. I don't know.
Like, I'm from Ohio.
True. You've been in Huntsville for a while.
Right, but still, I am definitely Ohio girl at heart. I am DYT. Like, I'm gonna rep 9%.
How do you like Huntsville versus Ohio?
I can't see that part. Okay. See, I went off to college at 17, so Huntsville is like, I'm not gonna say all I know, but a big part of my life. You know, Dayton. I can't even get around Dayton good like I can get around Huntsville. So I'm not gonna say I don't like. I mean, I like Huntsville better. It's just this is where I grew up a little bit, like because I like the city. I like home. I'm coming home for Christmas. Like you
coming to Ohio? You going to Ohio for
I'm going to Ohio for Christmas. Like it's love there. Like I grew up there. Like I mean, I love the city. Like,
I like Huntsville better than Detroit, but I think that's kind of obvious. Like Detroit is not.
No, person, you need to be here a year before. How you gonna say that, person?
But I like it though. Every time I'm there, I like it more than Detroit.
And Huntsville has grew because Huntsville was not what it is now. Was not what it was when I moved here in 2008. Like
that's what everybody keeps telling me.
Yeah, it has definitely grown.
I like it for different reasons though. So obviously, you know, by me living in Detroit for so long, it's like always turned up. Always, you know, like on the go, fast. I like Huntsville because I like the peace and the calm, you know, like I like being able to relax. I like being able to go to the gas station without feeling like I'm about to get robbed and stuff like that.
Yeah. Huntsville is a very nice place to raise a family, I think. I feel like everybody has their prime.
I like the
Huntsville,
school.
though, I definitely feel safe here. I think.
Oh, somebody just gave you some advice. They said let cabbage and mints will dry it up.
Okay.
Cabbage and mints will dry. So what y'all just putting cabbage and mints on y'all breast? You said what part of
you supposed to put cabbage in your boob?
Oh, I never knew, y'all.
Why?
Okay, wait a minute. People asking like, what's the cost of living?
Oh my God. Let me see. The cost of living in Huntsville, it's not cheap. It's booming over here in these parts. Like, Huntsville.
I feel like renting is more expensive than owning. Like,
but
if you was to buy a house,
that's anywhere.
No, not in Detroit. I think in Detroit.
Really?
Yeah.
A mortgage is because you know you can rent somewhere $2,500, $2,600, but when you own a house, your mortgage $900, $1,100. You know what I'm saying? Like
not in Detroit. That's what I'm saying. So like, say for instance, down there, y'all have in Huntsville, in like Madison and Huntsville, y'all got some houses that's like 4 or 5 bedroom houses for like $300,000, right?
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah.
You would never find a 4 bedroom or 5 bedroom house or nothing like that with that much land, like a beautiful backyard, 4 bedrooms, all of that, like updated for $300,000. Like that's like considered almost a mini mansion in Detroit. So you're gonna be up there, and the prices is totally different as far as who is this talking about? I love my city. I love Detroit. I just don't want to like live. I don't want to raise my family in Detroit.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Hell yeah, it's dangerous in Detroit. I couldn't even wear my jewelry down here because they calling it robbing season right now. So I left all my stuff at home in Huntsville. I don't have nothing on me down here because they going crazy with the robbing right now down here. My homeboy and his wife just got robbed. And thank God nothing happened to them. But a lot of people know about it because they know down here.
Oh no.
It's crazy.
Oh no.
They told us what part of Detroit you from. Well, when I first moved, I'm actually from San Bernardino, California. I moved to Detroit, and then I was originally living on the east side, but then like for my whole high school year,
Back. Okay, y'all. Sorry I had to respond. He tried to rob me yesterday. In Detroit?
you see what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Jamaica for vacation.
They said what for vacation?
Come to Jamaica for vacation.
I do. I want to go to Jamaica. My homegirl and her best friend just went to Jamaica for her birthday. I want to go too. Cool. I didn't get to go because I was moving to Huntsville.
Right. I like Huntsville though. Like in the past couple of years, I'm like, I really want to move. But now I see it's growing. But you know, me publicly still want to move because I'm just over it. But I don't know. It's just like it works for right now. I still kind of want to move though. But
you know what I noticed about Huntsville, and maybe this is just the South, period. The difference from the South versus the North or whatnot. The difference is y'all in the South, y'all take other people's business like gossip real serious and personal. Like not you, friend. I'm talking about like just.
No, I know because I'm not from the South. I'm from Ohio.
Yeah, you're not from the South. I'm saying like I've noticed that like the girls in the South, it's like y'all really be knowing other people's business. Like y'all be knowing everything about everybody's business. And in the North, we don't do that. Like we don't really like, say for instance, I'm gonna just say this. In the North, right? If somebody was having relationship issues or marital problems, the whole town wouldn't really be speaking on. It would just be like, oh, okay, like who hasn't went through some shit? I don't know. It's like we don't dwell on other people's relationships or something. I don't know. It should just. I just noticed too.
Somebody said y'all do too up in the North.
No, we don't. No, we don't. We might laugh, like, say for if it comes up, you might talk about it for a second, but it's not like news. It's not like news of the town. You get what I'm saying? Like down there in Huntsville, it's like it's the news or something. Like, oh, such and such lost their job.
There ain't nothing else going on.
Yeah, like like they real catty down there.
We
like
just got Cheesecake Factory within the past couple of months.
Right, y'all don't even have no Bank of Americas down there.
Like,
I'm pissed about that. I'm
of
still
course, big
pissed
city
about
versus
that.
small town. You don't know everyone in a big city.
No, I know everybody in my city. And we still don't do that. Like, I'm telling you,
well,
like,
Carson, you're popular, so you know that's different. You're popular.
I guess, but I just feel like, no, like, okay, so say for instance, I literally was talking to, I didn't even know this woman, right? And she was talking to another woman. She was like, I saw that you made a post on Instagram the other day. Are you and your husband having problems? And I'm looking like, did she ask this other woman, like, is her husband having problems? She was like, because I noticed that you took the post down. It's like y'all nasty nice down there. Like, because I noticed that you took the post down, and I'm assuming it's because it didn't get a lot of likes. But I'm
not because it didn't get a lot of likes.
I'm sitting there like,
because you regretted putting your business out. Okay, son.
Look, your baby like, Ma, bring your ass on. So that's the difference. Like, I feel like down south women, they come off classier, but I feel like they like real nasty nice. Like, yeah, like, yeah. It's like y'all be throwing like subtle shade where you can't really turn up on a person or get ratchet with that type of shade. Like, yeah, because I noticed you took the post down. It didn't really get a lot of likes, but y'all are, I was just wondering, because if y'all are having problems.
The funniest part is it didn't get a lot of.
Yeah, like, why would you say you think she took a post down because it didn't get a lot of likes? And I'm just sitting there like, did you really just ask this woman, is her and her man having problems because you noticed she took a post down that didn't really get a lot of likes? That's not a conversation that we would ever have in Detroit. Like, nobody would never say that to each other. Like, we don't talk like that up here. Like, and it was just so, and then she was like, no, like, just literally responding to what she asked her. And I'm just looking like, and I was thinking about my response, like, in my mind, like, if somebody asked me that, I'd have been like, why is that any of your business? But maybe that's like an up north response. Like, we just don't talk like that. Like, why would you ask me that? Like, we real cutthroat and dry with stuff like that. Like, don't ask me about my man. Don't ask me about my business, my personal life, none of that. Like, we just don't do that.
But when you open the door, like, you get on TV and you want to discuss your business, open the
That's
first
true.
episode, and you letting the world know, this and that, or that's just what you want to play off of. That's how you trying to come up. That's how you want to become famous because you want people in your business. Like, some stuff I never understand. I'm like, what? But okay. Okay, y'all. I gotta go because, yeah. But it was nice chatting with y'all today.